What's up, everybody? Below average hiker here, and oh my goodness, look at me. I look so much better. I wonder why. Is it possibly because I got a brand new camera? Finally, I went ahead and pulled the trigger and made the investment to go ahead and get me something that's going to be a little bit better for what I'm trying to do here, so you can see the things that I see just a little clearer and a little higher quality. So I got the camera that I got was a DJI Osmo Pocket. I'll put a link in the description below, but I'm super happy with it. Image stabilization and the clarity of the video is just absolutely stunning. So I'm really glad that I have this. This is my first trip with this camera, and I'm very excited to get started. Today, we are back in the Buffalo National River Wilderness, and we are hiking to the Thunder Canyon Falls. It's not an extremely long trail, but from what I understand, it's pretty difficult. So I did bring my pack with me today to try to get used to those really steep up and downs with some pack weight. So we're getting ready to get started. I'm just gonna finish loading some things up and then we'll hit the trail. Thanks for coming with me. You know, I am super excited to have this thing. I know that it's gonna make these videos look so much better, and it's gonna be so much easier for Bryon to edit when all is said and done. So I think it was a good investment, and I think that you're really gonna enjoy the better quality of footage, because sometimes whenever I see something, I'm just like, man, this camera doesn't do it justice. While nothing replicates what your eye can see perfectly, this camera will definitely do a much better job. So in case I haven't said it already, I'm really glad that I got it. So today's not near as nice as it was in the last video. It's only about 38 degrees right now. It's only supposed to get up to about 45. It's a nice clear day. The sun's out. It's not too terribly bad. I'm not too upset about it. I am wearing shorts, as you can see, and I don't regret that decision this time. So one of these days I'll get it right, and I will dress appropriately for the weather that we're having. But today is not that day. I do want to take a quick second to thank everybody that took the time to leave their pack suggestions in the comments in my last video. There's a lot of really good suggestions out there, and I've got a lot of research and decision making to do. So thank you all again so much for your input. I really appreciate it. Also, and judging from the response to the Instagram story where everybody left what type of videos they'd like to see, it looks like you would like to see more gear reviews. So gear reviews you want, gear reviews you shall have. My next video, in fact, will be a gear review of something that I will not hike without. So make sure you've subscribed so you don't miss that one. It always feels like somebody watching me. So this part of the trail isn't extremely clearly marked. It's just kind of a bunch of rocks. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. But man, it's pretty out here. So apparently the reason the trail wasn't very clearly marked is because I was not on the trail. And it looks like, from what the hiking project says, that the trail is actually crossing the river right here. I don't really see any markers or indications of that, but I guess I'm gonna give it a try and see what happens. It's gonna be cold, and guess what I forgot today? Yes, that's right, the waterproof socks. Didn't bring them with me. Meant to, just flat out forgot to put them in my pack. So at least I got that going for me. But we're gonna cross this river. We're not gonna cross it right here because that's just a little bit sketchy. I'd rather not do that. So we're gonna go up here a little ways where it's a little narrower and slower moving, and try to get across and see if we can find the trail. If not, I've got a very good idea of where I'm at, so I can actually probably just walk up the river to the cutoff trail that leads off to Thunder Canyon Falls. So, I mean, all is not lost by any means, so we're gonna figure it out. We'll get there. No worries. Okay, so I found the place where we're gonna cross. It's not necessarily moving any slower, but it is very shallow. And the bank on the other side of the river is not extremely steep. I'll be able to get up there with no trouble. This is gonna be really cold and really dumb. I've come a long way. It doesn't bother me as much as it used to. So, at least there's that. So, all right. Thank you again for joining me on this adventure. Oh, yep, that's pretty cold. Oh, that's really cold. Oh, that's even colder. All right. The deeper you get, the colder it gets because science. Good thing I wore shorts today, so I'd have some wet pants. Yep. We're making it across. And we will be to the other side in an hour or so. Or at least that's what it's gonna feel like. Oh, God. So cold. Oh, hey, look. There's more over here. It's all right. Eventually your feet go numb and you can't feel them anymore, so. Let's go over here. Oh, but that's way deeper. Never mind. I'm a liar. Let's go back over here. I enjoy this. I love to hike. And sometimes that involves getting your feet frozen off in icy water. Oh. Okay, we're close. It's almost over. Oh, please don't ever let me forget my socks again. At least not for the next few weeks. Oh. Okay, we're across. Okay, so quick update. There's not a trail on this side of the river, or at least not one that I can discern. But there are a lot of thorns. So that's cool, but we're close to the cutoff, and you know the water crossings aren't that bad. I know I want a lot, but it's just when it's cold. But we should be coming up on the cutoff trail before too terribly long, and I think I can bushwhack it till there. So we will overcome this obstacle just like we've overcome every other obstacle that's been put in front of us. Sometimes that's what it's all about. I'm thinking about it. No, I'm not. Are you kidding? I have the balance of a walrus on land. That ain't happening. Okay, so things are going fairly poorly. I'm literally walking through a briar patch right now, in shorts, yes. Apparently, I zigged when I should have zagged, or juked when I should have jived, because I am way off from where the trail is according to Hiking Project. So, I'm literally just trying to cut through all these woods to get to where it says the trail is. If you ever hike in this area, make sure that you take everything you read online with a grain of salt. Don't get me wrong, it is a beautiful area, but as far as the trails go, they're not very clearly marked, and as far as the terrain goes, moderate is a bit of an understatement. But it's okay, I'm still happy to be here. Oh, and guess what I found? It's the trail. Looky, looky. Alright, so I'm expecting the rest of this journey to go much better than that last like 20 minutes did. Back on the trail, we're not too far away. Like I've been saying for the past half an hour. No, we're not too far away from Thunder Canyon Falls, so. Look, a sign. 2 signs. We're going where we're supposed to be going. Yay. This is really neat though. Like I said, it's a beautiful area. It will just chew you up though. So we're gonna cross here and see what we can see. Either the water is a tiny bit warmer in this area or just grown numb, like my soul. But this crossing is not near as bad, and cold water always feels better than thorns. So there's that. This waterfall better be legit. All this work for some little dribble down the side of a rock. I'm gonna be upset. No, I've seen pictures of it. It looks pretty cool. And we've gotten a lot of rain in this area over the past several days. So with any waterfall, it always gets better after rain. So I'm excited to see it. I think it'll be worth it. I'm just, you know me, I can't be pleased. Everything upsets me. I'm a whiny little baby like that, but we're trying to change those things. Trying to be a better me. Just always be grateful. Maybe not graceful, but grateful. And I am grateful that I get the opportunity to come out here today. Okay, so maybe pretty cool. You know, I haven't recorded a lot in the last few minutes because this has legitimately been some of the roughest terrain that I've ever dealt with, but man, it just keeps getting cooler by the minute. Like, this place is incredible. Look at that. And we're not even all the way back in it yet, so we've still got a little ways to go, and I am very excited. Glad I got that on camera. Good Lord. Ooh. I'm okay. Everything's good. Nothing's hurt but my pride. I bet that was really epic. Alright, well, I'm wet. Hey, Bryon, use that one for the thumbnail. Oh. Well, it was bound to happen eventually. And I know that I'm by no means the first person that's ever happened to. I just lost my feet. That's all I did. Trying to get a cool shot of me walking across that big rock, which I've opted not to do now. And I paid the price for not being careful. So, but based on what I can see from where I'm standing right now, I'm still not going to regret coming out here. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Well, I just fell down again. Didn't manage to catch that one on camera. That one hurt a little worse, but I'm okay. No big deal. I have a really big butt, so falling on it doesn't hurt it that bad. But despite everything, despite the briars, despite the falls, despite losing the trail, I 100% still think that this was totally worth it, because check this out. I don't know if you can see exactly how tall this is, but that's about 50, 60 feet up. And it's just carved its way through this massive rock and just made this entire little cove. Just this tiny little river that's kicked my butt twice, and I should have known better, but 60, probably, I don't know, I can't even see the very top of it because it comes around that corner up there. And man, is that so cool. I am really, really happy that I got to see this today. I'm gonna take a few pictures, you know, Instagram content. Speaking of which, if you want to see those pictures, head on over to Instagram and follow me at @BelowAverageHiker. That's at @BelowAverageHiker. Give me a follow on Instagram. I'm going to post some really cool pictures of this waterfall and of my journey in and out of here, as well as everything from my past and future hikes. You'll catch it all over there. Okay, so I'm going to make my way back out of here. I'm not going to film any of it because this is I've already injured myself enough. I'm fine, but I really would rather not fall down again if I can avoid it. So I'm gonna put this brand new camera back in its little protective case, put it back in my pouch here, and try not to bust my butt on the way back out of here. But I'll catch you on the outside of this little slick area. Okay, now that I've managed to get out of Death Valley, I mean Thunder Canyon, I am headed back down towards the main trail that we came in on. Try my best to shoot as much as I can on the way out. It's a pretty ridiculously difficult trail, so I may not get a whole lot, but I don't know, maybe we'll figure something out. Maybe this new handy dandy camera will come in handy and dandy for a couple of neat shots that I otherwise would not have been able to pull off. All right, Brian, I'm gonna try this whole mounted to my pack thing, see if it ends up being worth a crap. Just fell down again. This one wasn't near as bad. It's more of a kerf flump than a kabang. This hike's kicking my butt. It's making me stronger. Okay, so I haven't filmed for a little bit, mainly because what I've been doing has been extremely hard and also extremely wrong. Trying to make my way down that side of the river, as you can see, is not very forgiving. Made it quite a ways, thinking, I don't remember seeing any of this. I don't remember it being this hard to get out here. And then I looked across to this side of the river that I'm now on and realized that the trail is over here. So today has been a multitude of lessons learned, but luckily I'm relatively unscathed. My right butt cheek hurts a little bit, but other than that, I'm okay. And honestly, I could have been working. I don't have a whole lot to complain about. Overall, I'm really happy with this camera. I didn't get to use it as much as I hoped I would have today, just simply because I was trying not to fall down, trying and failing, but I'm really happy with it. It's done everything that I need it to do and more. Got some really awesome features and a great picture quality. And hopefully you all have noticed that this video looks much better than any of my previous videos. And hopefully that trend will continue for all videos to come. I'll leave a link in the description down below to exactly what type of camera this is, where you can buy it, how much it is, things like that. So this is where I should have crossed over last time. Huh. Neat. Luckily, I have already hiked what is considered to be the most difficult section of the Buffalo River Trail. And I can tell you that even whenever it was pouring rain and I was extremely out of shape, that trail had nothing on this one. That was hands down the most difficult trail I've ever been on, but I'm really glad that I did it. That waterfall is epic. So that being said, I would highly suggest that you come out here and check it out, but make sure that you're well prepared. Make sure that you have at least pretty decent experience with hiking, and also make sure that you don't carry a full pack, because it throws your balance way off and you will fall down multiple times. There's that. But again, I don't regret it one bit. I'm super glad that I got the chance to come out here and do this today. This day is turning into a beautiful day, and I wouldn't have it any other way. That being said, if you like what you see here, please click that subscribe button. Please give that like button a little poke. Maybe even share this channel with some of your friends who might be interested in getting started backpacking, and show them that if this bumbling idiot can do it, then anybody can. I hope that you all have a wonderful day. This is Below Average Hiker wishing you happy hiking. We'll see you next time.